Okay, 1, 2, 3. Everybody can hear me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, welcome to this Mirasys webinar today to everybody. Today we are talking about the ability to be flexible or to present Mirasys. Let me say in that way, to present Mirasys DNA and cooperation with customers and partners. So it's not about the technology itself, not about features, not about the VMS. So it is really to understand why we can react so flexible to customer requirements and how we are cooperating with customers and with the partners. So for you as a partner, it's very important because you can share this message today, this webinar today. At the end, it is recorded again and published on the YouTube channel. You can share this with potential customers to show how Mirasys is cooperating and to understand our behavior, our DNA. Before we start, a little bit housekeeping as well. If you have any questions, please raise these questions in the Q&A sector of your Teams app. And at the end of this meeting, we will answer them. So if you are anonymous right now, then please leave also your email address in case that if I cannot answer this question, so we can stay in touch with you afterwards. Okay. Let me introduce myself. So I'm Udo Schneider. I'm the Sales and Business Development Director. And for me today, it's very hard to handle this webinar because of the situation that we have right now in the Ukraine. I have a lot of friends there. I have a lot of partners there. We are cooperating with. And you can understand that we cannot do business as usual. And I just want to give a message to the guys, to my friends and my partners in the Ukraine. Guys, we are really with you. So with our thoughts, with our hearts and our prayers, and we hope that it will become better and that someone can really hide those war, that it is not overcoming the whole Ukraine. So thank you. Okay, let's continue with the webinar, all right? Okay, the content today is really about Mirasys flexibility. So first of all, what does mean flexibility? We want to talk about the modular solution itself. So what does it mean modular from the point of solution and the team as well, Mirasys team? We want to talk about an open platform, but we want also to talk about the openness of the Mirasys team to react on customer requirements, to react on new technologies, etc., etc. We want to talk about the custom support that we can give to you and a responsive team. And at the end, there should be an outcome of this flexible solution. And I want to describe and write a draft also this to you so that you can understand, okay, is it worth to work with Mirasys or isn't it? So if you have any comments, any critics, just let us know as well at any time, because we are open to understand this. First of all, I would like to talk about Mirasys itself, and I would do it in a different way. So we are talking about Mirasys as a company, also as open, intelligent, easy, and secure. What does it mean? So for us, the three poles of our DNA, or the three bands of our DNA, are the customers, firstly, then the resellers, our partners, and then our technology partners. So we are not standing alone in this DNA, so turning around us, thinking what can we do, etc., etc. We are always in the communication between our partners, our customers, and our technology partners to understand, okay, what is their experience with Mirasys? What do they see in market? How can they influence our development? How can they inspire us? And how can we inspire them as well? We often know that the daily business is blocking our resellers to give a better inspiration to the customers. Yeah, sure, then let us do this. So we don't want to sit behind our partners. We want to go together with our partners. We see the whole DNA bounding our partners, our customers and technology partners together with Mirasys, with all this communication, all this passion, all this understanding and this openness to deliver the best thing to the end customer. Okay. First of all, we need to check the modular solution. What does it mean? Comparing this with our competition, so Mirasys is only having one single software, but with different, let's say, different models. So one software, but different models. This means different models doesn't mean only, okay, reduced functionalities or other functionalities, enriched functionalities. So we have Spotter Base, Spotter Pro, Enterprise, and Enterprise Plus. And it's very easy to use this single software package to run either a Spotter Base or Spotter Enterprise, only dedicated by the license that you're using. And if you want to grow as a customer, you simply don't, you don't have to deinstall and reinstall a new software. It's just to change the license and you can jump from Spotter Base to Spotter Pro or Spotter Enterprise. Vice versa, if you don't have these security requirements anymore and you need to reduce your camera license, just reduce the license and your SMA also is cheaper. So we have a full ecosystem that supports every kind of customer very cost effectively, and they can grow with us without new investments. It's just a couple of costs, so it's not that much. What I identify always when I'm talking to end customers is, so my nature is more, okay, if I'm sitting with an end customer, I'm not talking about the VMS, I'm not talking about features. I want to understand how a customer is using our software, for what purposes, and also what is happening in his company. So looking to the left, to the side, to the right, and then checking out, okay, how can we enrich with our VMS his understanding of using the system? So normally our standard users are using 5% of our capacities, let's say in that way. But the rest of the 95% gives you an enriched system which enables you to do much more than just, let's say, security. You can do process automatization, etc., everything. And to give this message to the end customer, it's important for our partners to take us on board. In addition, we have also additional video intelligence. So we are talking about video content analytics, artificial intelligence. We're talking about storage locker, lumber plate recognition, incident management, etc. So these are optional features that you can add on for, let's say, not that much money. But in the standard solution, 95% of the features are not used right now, and we want to increase the usage of these features, those features, by educating our partners and our customers. AI modeling is, let's say, a very good message to the market right now. We see it coming up more and more. We see all the small AI companies, startups, etc., and they are penetrating the market. What we miss in cooperation with most of them, let's say in that way, that they are not understanding the security. So they're coming from different purpose, maybe from the mobile environment or from agriculture or the production or whatever. So for us, it is important that we bring this AI modeling, this specialized modeling, customized modeling also to you. You have maybe special requirements to understand the special behavior, which cannot be analyzed by VCA, by standard VCA or standard motion detection. So for you, for example, it's important to understanding if somebody is wearing a gun or a crowbar, or if he's wearing a helmet, or if he has special behavior. For example, he is slipping down or falling out of the bed in a hospital. So in that case, we have AI modeling. We are doing partnerships with some companies we think they are worth to work with. And we have a constant learning system that is specially dedicated to end customer requirements. We do a proof of concept for sure to prove that our solution is working and is fitting your requirements. And then we go into the production with this. So this is a very flexible solution, and we think that this is the future also. And it comes also to custom hardware. So a lot of our partners, or customers, they have their own hardware. They have IT rules which do not allow them to use our hardware, which is normally coming from Dell. Yeah, but they want to have their own hardware, or they have special requirements of resilient, redundancy, hyper capabilities, etc., etc. And we, together with our technology partners, you see a lot of them here, we can provide this. So our system is feeling well with all kind of hardware, independent if it is coming from Dell or from HP, or special hardware, for example, for mobile solutions from Advantech, one of our partners here. We are feeling well with virtualization with VMware, for example, or with Hyper-V. And we are also using the chips of Intel and NVIDIA, for example, to do our artificial intelligence. Yeah, not only the chips, but also the libraries, for example, to do our artificial intelligence, or to run this on the systems, on the servers using GPUs. And at the end, also, if a customer has real special requirement for hyper-converged systems, we are also working together with, for example, Dell HCI technology or scale computing. So we have answers to all the requirements that a customer has. Either they buy it directly from us, or via the partner, or directly at the provider. So for us, it does not matter. At the end, the customer requirement, to fulfill the customer requirement, is very important for us.
This is Mika from Mirasys. I work in sales, mainly responsible of Scandinavia. The reason I like Mirasys products is because it's easy to install, easy to use, has a lot of rich features and functions, and it has a good connectivity to the third-party system. If you want to know more about our solutions, please do not hesitate to contact me. See you.
So this was one voice from Mika, one of my sales colleagues responsible for the Nordics, sitting in Helsinki as well. So that you just have also an idea who is the face behind these emails and telephone calls that you're receiving. Now, Tony, product manager.
Hello, Tony Mikkilä here. I'm the senior product manager at Mirasys. When it comes to developing a flexible product, we can say that listening to our partners and customers is a key driver to the Mirasys VMS product plan. Our product strategy is focused on building trust and loyalty with our ecosystem, creating innovative and intelligent video solutions. That is our belief. Be part of our network and work with us to build the future of video intelligence.
Okay, so beside, I need to say that I'm very proud that I'm not the only one who is presenting today. So we will hear a lot of more voices of our Mirasys team, and I'm really happy that now the faces are behind the emails and the voice communication, so that you see also who is really working in Mirasys. So I'm really proud of this, and I'm really happy to present this to you as well. Okay. So at the end, Mirasys modular solution does mean that we can create tailor-made solutions for our end customers and for you. That we meet market needs, because the market normally should be driven by the needs of end customers. I know sometimes it's different, and some also are seeing it different, but normally the market needs are coming from the end customers, from the users, and that's very important for us. And we also want to bolster productivity and efficiency. This is something that is all around. So you are investing, so you want a return on invest. You want to have an efficient system that is productive. You want to have your team, your colleagues being productive with the system. So in that case, Mirasys VMS must be modular, fit into this requirement. We need also to talk about the openness of our system. or the openness of our team, that's also a very important message. So we are not talking about the system itself. So I repeat it all the time, and you see it on all my webinars. I also talk about the openness of the team. And one of the reasons why we are putting these videos with our team members into this system is that you see, okay, with whom you're working. First of all, Mirasys is an open ecosystem. So open does mean, okay, we want to be open to all the vendors we can communicate to, or you want to communicate to. So to be a proven solution about multiple branches, multiple industries, that's an important message for us. And you see all of our ecosystem. We have much more companies we are working with, but it's important that you see that we are interchanging or exchanging our technologies. We are exchanging our knowledge between those companies and us. Yeah, but ecosystem does mean also economically, and that's a very important message. So if you do an integration with us, if you do it or we do it for you, or if you do an integration of Mirasys into your system, then it should not cost that much money. The investment must be short. So, and that's very important. How can we do this? First of all, Mirasys is based on IT standards and or standard integrations that we have today in the market. You see a lot of well-known messages here right now. Yeah, OnVIF. Let's start with this. So mostly all of the cameras can speak OnVIF today, and not only cameras, but also loudspeakers or whatever you have. They are all communicating via OnVIF. So we need to follow, as an OnVIF contributing member, those messages and those processes. Then you see also our latest news HTML5 clients, web clients. So you can use all the web browsers that you have on your mobile phone, on your tablets, or on the desktop, whatever. Why should we invest into this with new, let's say, our own built technology if we can use HTML5? And so it is happening, with all the other integrational capacities that we have via XML, XSD, via HTTPS commands, HTTP commands, proxy drivers, etc., etc. All is based on IT technology or technology standards and technology standard integrations today. And so it is cost effective. Mostly everybody who is familiar with those technologies can do it. It's not only related to us, it's also related to our partners, to our sub-partners, to the technology partners. So we built a big community in that so that we can integrate and help our customers. At the end, it's about receiving data, sending data. And you see here, as I said today, as said before, proxy driver, HTTPS APIs, web browser, HTTPS command, IO devices, etc. So nothing real secret behind this. And we are willing, very willing, not only to share the documentation, the SDKs with you, but also our experiences, vice versa, that you are sharing your experience with us and we can improve our technologies, communication technologies. One of the important messages for open does mean also we must be interoperable. What does it mean? So if you want to use the latest software version, this is today Mirasys version 9.4 with the latest feature and the best look and feel today, you need to have the master based on version 9.4. But the system operates also with lower versions. That means with lower version 9 versions, version 8 versions, or version 7 versions. And I still have a customer who is still using version 6, which is before 2014. So that means 10, 12 years old. And the system is still running and he's not willing to invest, or he hasn't the budget right now. So then he starts with the version 9.4 master and he's using the old recorders and can use the latest features. So in that case, our system is very relaxed in working with older systems as well as also with new cameras in older systems, because most of the camera drivers are also downward compatible with version 7, version 8, etc. So this gives also, again, an openness of the system and I say a relaxed system in that way that you are not need to squeeze your budget in at once. So you can split it into different scenarios and start with the master and then with another slave, etc., etc. Needless to say, sometimes it's really essential because the newer systems are not really supporting XP or Windows 7 anymore. With the Windows Server systems, it's a little bit different, but if Microsoft is ending the support or is stopping the support for older operating systems, we need to reflect or we need to return to the newer systems. That's our duty that we need to do. So in that case, we cannot really do something running a version 9.4 on an XP system.
Hi, I am Mika Nyssänen, head of the R&D department for over 20 years at Mirasys. A central cornerstone of our software strategy is to provide tailored solutions for our customers. We need to be versatile to meet market needs and create high-end intelligent video projects. Sound interesting to you? Contact us to understand more about Mirasys technology flexibility solutions for CCTV facilities, operations and more.
So this was a voice from the Research and Development Department. This is the head. Mika is the head of the Research and Development Department. And I'm really proud to involve him to, let's say, a lot of projects, a lot of customer requirements all the time. And also he is really eager to help me. So I never heard a no from him, very seldom. If he cannot do it with the existing technology, he always has an, let's say, a second way to do it, an alternative, and is promoting this also. And even also, if you want to talk to him, if you have special requirements and you need to discuss from developer to developer, I am always involving him. So let's have a summary of the VMS Open Platform. So it gives you a diversity in the video intelligence and the designing, how to design solutions. So you can really react on customer requirements with the right solution. And our open platform makes it very attractive for high-end intelligent video systems. And this does not mean it must be a big and huge system, honestly, of thousands of cameras. No. I have customers who are running hundreds of cameras with a standard video surveillance system, but I have also customers who are running maybe 10 cameras with a very complex scenario, and we are supporting all of them. Every customer is worth to talk to. Okay. So we have talked about the technologies, but we need also to talk about the team. So customer support is very important, and not only customer support, but also custom support or customized support is very important. So in that case, I want to introduce you on that, what we are doing for you, and also give some voices to Tero and Tapio. Tero is the head of the support and integration team, and Tapio is responsible for documentation, training, and promotion. Yeah, I call it smooth and easy customer's journey. So the customer's journey is not ending when he's placing the order. So the customer's journey is ending when he's stopping to use our system, which hopefully will never happen. So in that case, the after-sales support through sales, through the technology, to the technicians, through the engineers, and through the customer support is very important. So our customer support is really dedicated to your needs, independent of any provider, of any manufacturer or any technology provider. So we are not saying, please use this instead of this, or do this instead of this. We have no preferences in that case. So in that case, if you come and say, okay, this camera is not working, first of all, we are checking, is it our software? Is it our driver? And then if this is the case, yeah, so we are also communicating to the technology provider, to camera manufacturer, and maybe we identify an issue in his firmware, which we have done very often. So it is up to us to help you to run your system and to solve the mistakes or to solve the issues that we have. So in that case, our team is very focused, flexible in reaction and action, fast decisions, and the personal passion is for us very important. I can tell you that Tero is answering very often ticket requirements also out of the office time. So in the night, on the weekend, even on vacation, sometimes he is answering. So his passion is very impressive to help you. And if you raise a ticket, normally it takes 10 minutes to 30 minutes that you are getting an answer. This is very quick, honestly. And he's trying also to support you. And if you say, okay, please, I'm not really sure if I described it correctly, he is remotely connecting to the system and he's helping you. There is nothing where he's saying, no, I don't want to help you, or please, first of all, pay. Yeah. First of all, it is important to understand the problem and then to support you. And then afterwards, we can discuss, okay, why this has happened and how we can prevent you against this again. We want also to be close to the partner. So we have expanded our development resources. That means if you as a partner or a technology partner wants to use our APIs to implement Mirasys into your own system, we are supporting you in that case. So in that case, you are developing this and we can promote this together. We have customizable solutions which are not done by us, but by sub-partners or development companies. So in that case, we are using really all resources that we need to fulfill your requirements. And so we bundle our competencies involving customers, the installers, the system houses, the partners, the technology partners, some sub-companies for development, etc., 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 so that you have the best journey that you can ever experience as a customer. Yeah, education and promotion is also, or the content management is also something important. So we have invested into this and we are doing this still. So we have a documentation portal where you have your standard documents, but if you need special documents for your own requirements, then we also investing into this and we are working together with you on these special documents. The training platform delivers standard trainings, online trainings, everybody can do them. We have also some advanced trainings where you need to talk first of all to your sales partner, and then you can attend them. And then we also deliver customized trainings, especially for our partners and end users. So I was also training once a hotel staff for using our system, as well as last week I had a training, a half-day's training for how to configure, how to install, and how to maintain Mirasys. So a basic training for, I think we were 10 technicians of one of our customers. And then during the training, they understand, oh, wow, there are something that I would be interested in, or we would be more interested in. So let's continue with the training in a couple of weeks with an additional session, especially on this requirement. So if you have any requirements, if you want to know more about this, just contact us and we will give you the best solution for that.
Hi everyone, my name is Tero Nylund. I'm head of implementation team at Mirasys. Mirasys VMS is open platform that is core valuable to our business. I work diligently supporting partners and customers to integrate key technologies into our software. Please contact us. We will be happy to discuss your product needs.
So this was Tero. I can say proudly, this is my technology brain. So anything that I have, wherever I have questions, I ask him.
Hello everybody. My name is Tapio Kostinen and working as a senior product specialist. The reason why I'm working in Mirasys is straightforward. I want to create a solution for the customers and improve our documentation to make our customer journey with Mirasys VMS easy. Please go to the documentation.mirasys.com and let's start our journey together. Thank you.
Yeah, Tapio. Tapio is also talking about solution. So he is really solution focused. even if he's working on documentation and training. So you could say this is a simple work. No, 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 it isn't. He is really a brain in that, and he's delivering a lot of videos. If you see the videos on YouTube, for example, how to do this, this is Tapio's work, and I appreciate to have him in my team. Okay, let's summary the customer support. Support is responsible, or support is important for getting projects successfully done. Without any support, without any, let's say, right in time support and educated support, you cannot do this. And we see very often that, oh yeah, this solution is fantastic and the VMS is great, the software, I like the software, but the support is really rubbish. So in that case, for us, it is important, and you can prove us on this, that Mirasys customer support is the best that you can imagine. And then we want to connect talents and people. That means in our DNA, as I described before, the strings are really our customers, our technology partners, and our resellers. And I want to add also any other company who is giving us an enriched feature or an enriched software, an enriched solution. We want to connect them. We want to support them in that way that they can do whatever they want with our solution. And we share and exchange this information to all of our partners so that another partner who has the same problem do not need to start, or does not need to start this again from the scratch. He can build on the experience of one single partner who has done this already. And this is our richness that we have here. Responsive team is very important. Yeah, a win-win partnership is for us the most important thing. So personally, I'm not calling me a sales guy, honestly. I'm calling me a relationship guy. And this is also my nature. So most of the relationships that I have to partners, to resellers, and to customers are based on not only a business friendship, but very often also on a personal friendship. And this is very important to me, because if I want to have trust and loyalty, I need to understand my partner as a person, in person, but also in business. And this means personal relationship, win-win partnership. So customers are a key, and our partners are a key driver in Mirasys. And I will show you later on what this does mean as well. So for example, our roadmap. Our roadmap is driven by our customer board. So we have a customer board, so customers are sitting together and talking about what should be the next feature, for example, based on their requirements, based on their knowledge, based on their, let's say, ideas. So there's nobody sitting at Mirasys and thinking about, what next feature could be useful for the customer? No, it's always about intercommunication. And even if we have our own ideas, we share it with our partners, with customers. First of all, what do you think about this? And I said, yeah, good. Or no, forget it. I cannot sell this. Partners' influence is also very important as a message. And the customer feedback is also one of our key drivers. So if we hear from a customer, oh, this is not so good, please make it in a different way, we do it. If he's saying, okay, please keep this because this is very good, we do it as well. So customer feedback, positive as negative, is our heartbeat. We are also looking for market trends, and market trends, as I mentioned, are done by potential end customers, not by the companies who are providing this, honestly. Also, some are thinking different. We are looking for exciting technologies which can help us to improve the performance of the system, which can help us to enrich our system and enrich your experience. And we are looking also for special requirements from the customer side. Very often, let's say most of the ways, our features are based on customer requirements. So for example, the incident management or the storage locker are based on customer requirements. The facial recognition is based on customer requirements, which will be launched in version 9.6 very soon. Or changes in the failover, how we handle failovers, for example, which will be launched in version 9.5, are based on customer requirements. Prove us in this, test us in this. Yeah, and then at the end, it is also about the collaborative work between Mirasys and partners. Normally you say, okay, it's enough to see the sales guy. I know my numbers, I know the projects, I'm getting some offers or some quotations from him. This is nothing that we think would work in a very good partnership, I think. What we need to do is also to collaborate in marketing together, to collaborate in product management together. And this is something that we're trying to push more and more to our partners as well. And where we do it with our partners, we are very successful together. So joint brochures with technology partners or with partners, resellers, joint press releases, blog articles, webinars. So we will have a lot of webinars this year together with technology partners, even if we are not dealing directly with them. So because we want to bring more experience to you. Joint newsletters, ads campaign, advertisement campaigns, and social media activities together with our partners, dedicated for your partners to make the life of our resellers easier to reach the end customer, to reach the right end customer. So here also, Kau Castellani, our marketing, is the best resource for that, and I'm really proud to introduce him now to you.
Hi, I'm glad to see you here watching our webinar event. I am Kau Castellani, Head of Marketing at Mirasys. Flexibility for our business is a stated value. We must be resilient to face the challenge of today's world, understanding our customer needs, seeing the market trends, matching all that according to Mirasys vision. Through collaborative efforts with partners and customers, we achieve the business success. If you see the growth path the same way, let's shape together the next. See you. Hi.
Okay, yeah. A lot of our partners will see Kau very soon. So because I will take him to my partners and we will discuss with them in the next couple of weeks also how we can enrich our common marketing and how we can bring more success into the market. So I'm really proud of this. Okay, a summary of the responsive team. So we want to build loyalty. That's important. Loyalty to you, vice versa to us. So we want to build this trust to you and vice versa, that you are trusting us, because then we have a win-win partnership and then we have a long-term partnership. And you can prove us in that way if we are doing this or not. Okay, at the end, what is the outcome of this flexible solution to cooperate with such a flexible company and flexible VMS? We all have our daily challenges about implementation, different system requirements, efficient operation, safe storage, to optimize processes, automated operation, reduce costs or whatever, and act in accordance with the data privacy policies of your local regulations, and many more. So, but we, as Mirasys, together with our partners, with you as a customer, we have the chance, and we are doing this, to do this adoption of new technologies, to drive your operational efficiency, for example. So we're talking about rich metadata management in our system. We are talking about bringing the critical information in real time, to have a faster response time, to have a process automation, cost reduction, and also, and this is our goal as well, to give a prediction into the nearest future. So for example, if he behaves, for example, if this guy is behaving in that way right now, surely he will do this as a next step. So this is what we are calling prediction, to alarm before something happened based on special requirements, based on the data mining or whatever is leading to this prediction. And then, yeah, at the end, we want to give intelligent video platforms for smart cities, smart buildings, smart retail. So they must go beyond the security. Why not using smart retail not only for security, but also for process automation? Why not using smart building not only for security, but also for prediction or planning? Why not using smart cities not only for security purposes, but also for, let's say, doing advertising for the city, or giving some additional impressions, traffic management, etc., etc. This is something that we are saying that is beyond security. At the end, it should be a win-win partnership between you and us. Remember the DNA, the three strings surrounding us: partners, technology partners, and customers. So at the end, everything is about lower TCO and customer focus, and that's driving us. So everything that we want to do is to give you a chance to get a lower TCO and to be focused on your customers, or that you are understanding Mirasys and my, let's say, installer are focused on me. Yeah, let's look forward to shape the future. We want to build this relationship with you. If you're part of the family and you can prove it, shout it out loudly. If you're not part of it and you want to try it out, challenge us and prove us in that way that we can build the relationship with you on a, let's say, on a super base like a marriage. Yeah. All right. So I'm done right now. So I guided you through this, and we are now coming to the Q&A session. Before we do this, I would like to say thank you for your patience, and especially just remind you this video can be used also at the customer side. So you can share this video with your potential customers, with your colleagues, with your end partners. We will pronounce this or publish this again on our YouTube channel, so that also potential customers can understand how Mirasys DNA is working, how Mirasys DNA is looking like, and that we are not sitting behind our partners and waiting for orders. We want to be a proactive part of the whole sales process, of the whole product process, and we want you to be also a part of this whole product and development process as well, because then we are the Mirasys family, and then we can be very successful together. Okay, let's check if there are any questions right now. I think there are much less than if we have a feature or something like this. Oh yes, there is one question is coming in. Okay. Is there a chance to talk to your development guys directly? Yes, of course. Yeah. So I think first of all, you need to talk to your sales representative, and then we will bring you in touch directly with the developer, and you can discuss your ideas, your intention directly with the guys. We do this very often, honestly. So the general commitment is that if there is any requirement which is needing an involvement of development or support or training or whoever, product management, then we will involve them directly, and we have a direct communication between the parties. As well for marketing. Nobody in our company is sitting behind his desk and don't want to show his face to you guys, to the customer or to the partner. Okay, any new question? Any other questions? I understand that I need to wait a couple of seconds because I know that there is a delay. No, today, no questions. Okay. Then I would like to thank you, everybody, for attending this webinar. I do hope it was successful or fruitful for you, giving you a different impression of our company. I think this is also important to pronounce this sometimes. If you have any comments to this, just let us know. If you have any other ideas or you want also to do a webinar together with us to tell your story, why not? Call us, send us an email and contact us, and we can discuss directly with you. No problem. At the end, I would like again to say thank you to all of you, also to my team that they have been involved into this session. And at the end, I need to say, stay healthy. Hope to see you in the next webinar. I think it's in 2 weeks' time or so. It will be again about our technology. And glad to see you. Stay healthy. Bye-bye. All the best.